Guys, so I was talking about my dream. I had a crazy ass dream. That's just crazy. So basically, I was like it was like kind of like Vegas, kind of like that. I was just walking around, and there was like a bunch of like bathrooms. I went in a place where it was like bathrooms and shit, and there was like kids, like teenagers, young adults, just right there laughing, playing. Then I turned right, and there was like some chinos just looking at me. And then they had like this pig place where they were like chopping pigs. It was weird. Like they were doing like a factory, some shit. And I walked out that place, and there was like a strip club. So I went in the strip club, and Sammy was there with like Karen and like some other people. And I remember them saying like, "Oh, what are you doing here, Luis? Like, how'd you get here?" And I was just like, "Oh, I don't know. I was just walking around." And then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stay." And then I want to get a lap dance, and I got it with a black girl. And then I ended up piping her. And then when I was done, they were asking me like, "What'd you do? Who'd you pipe?" And I was like, "Oh, I piped a black girl." And they were like, "What'd you pipe her?" And I was like, "I piped her in the butt." And then some black people heard. They were like, "What the fuck? That's crazy. Who the fuck is this fool?" And they started getting mad at me. And then I saw Majestic from 50 Cent. The fool was like, "Get that fool, get him and bring him here." So I started a bucket, and I ran as fast as I can. And I ended up like going through all through Canoga, and I ended up in a big ass house, and it was like my old house or some shit, or my cousin's, and he had like big ass fucking AC on with these big ass fucking rooms, and then he let the dogs out and shit, and my mom was there, my dad was there, and basically like all these people were trying to chase me, and the dogs just started biting everyone except my dad and me and my brother, and then after that I went to some basketball courts, and I saw Blueface and I saw Wolviki, and I was like talking to Blueface. I was like, "Oh, I'm not interested in Wolviki anymore. Like she's over with." And Wolviki just looked at me like, "What the fuck's wrong with this dude?" And I was just chilling with Blueface and my brother, and then they were like just chilling playing basketball, and then Blueface had some ice creams, and I was like, "Yo, Jose, let's take these ice creams and dip." And we dipped in our car, and that's basically it. It's crazy ass dream though. Yeah, that's what I dream.